These are hard. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's definitely been a while. In the last video you saw me, I had a lot longer hair. But I just wanted a change, and I kind of wanted to just kind of get rid of a lot of my damaged hair from the blonde. So I just chopped it off, and honestly, I like it. And I've been getting a lot of compliments saying that like it makes you look older and stuff. And I usually actually curl it, but today I'm a little too lazy to do that. So what am I doing? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna be doing my April favorites today, and I'm just gonna show you what I liked in the month of April. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is the HUDA Coral Obsession palette. I've been really liking this palette because I've been very much into the warm coral, pink, even yellow these days for the summertime. Well, technically it's not summer yet, but it's getting there. But I've been gravitating towards these colors for some reason, and I'm not usually very daring when it comes to eyeshadow, but like I just want to try something new. It's a nice pop of color. So this palette is really great. It's very pigmented and like it's so compact. The next thing are, actually there's two. They're powders. The first one is the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder from Too Faced. And this is honestly my holy grail powder. I've tried Laura Mercier and I've tried other brands. I just can't remember right now. But this is literally my favorite. So once I put this on, it's literally like a solid canvas that you can like put bronzer on. It just feels like your face. Like, I was like, whoa. There's another one that I found after this one. It's from 3CE. It's a Korean brand. And this is the 3CE Blur Filter Powder. And it actually has like two colors in it. And I'm pretty sure it's just to help color correct. But I don't see much of a difference in the color correction side. But then just the powder itself, it's very comparable to this one. It leaves your face super matte. The only issue I have with this one is that it has a scent. It smells like baby powder, and it's supposed to help with, you know, it's called a blur filter, so it's supposed to help with the, I guess, your pores. That effect I haven't really noticed, maybe because I just wasn't paying attention, because I just use it as a powder instead of like a blurring effect. These two are my favorites right now. The next thing is I've been obsessed with lip tints and lip stains. So honestly, I have a lot. They're just so much easier to work with. When you eat, it doesn't like come off that easily depending on what brand you use. It just kind of just sticks to your lips, and you don't have to like reapply as often as other products. But some of my favorite brands, at least, I have a lot of ColourPop. And for them, it's called the Ultra Blotted Lips. So these are really good. Peri Para, it's a Korean brand. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen these. They're super cute. I like these a lot. Also, one of my real favorites are these wine. They're so cute. Like wine lip tints. I love these colors. Like, they're so good. They just stick on your lips and just, they don't budge. And if you want like a bougier side, I have YSL. This is the, I'm literally gonna butcher this name. Tatouage Couture Matte Stain. Yeah, so this is really good. I also have a Dior one. This is just a Rouge Dior liquid. I like these a lot. Sometimes people think lip tints or stains are drying, so actually this YSL one is actually very hydrating as well. This is the, I'm gonna butcher the first half of this, but it's a vinyl cream. I'll just link these down below. And these are also super good and they last very long. So the next product that I have, or two products, I keep saying one, are skincare products. and they're from the brand called The Ordinary. And this one is called the Advanced Retinoid 2%. It's a serum, and this one is a lactic acid 5% plus HA 2%. I'm not really going to get into the benefits of these two because you can find a lot of videos about this, but if you are not familiar with The Ordinary, they're a brand that use like all natural products, and there's like on their website you can see there's like a whole science behind like the different skincare products and different pH levels and stuff like that, and I'm not a pro at that, so you can honestly just find a video, or actually I'll link one that I watched that I actually really enjoyed and that made me. But yeah, so these two in particular I use at night, and I think they suggested to ideally use these at night. Retinoid, for obvious reasons, like you shouldn't really be in the sun with this, or if you do use this you should be using a lot of sunscreen, but I personally just use these at night. And the reason why these are my favorites at the moment is because I use it at night. I use it at night before my moisturizer, and literally the next morning my face is like baby butt smooth. Like especially those days where like I have like, let's say maybe really dry skin or like bumps on my, from like small whiteheads and stuff, I always use this the night before, and then the next day when I'm washing my face, it's just like, oh, everything just glidey, there's no bumps, there's no dry patches, and it's just like baby butt smooth. So I highly recommend these. And again, if you want more information, I'll actually link a video that I watched when I was introduced to these products, because for me, to be honest, to explain the science and then the whole details behind it, I'm gonna butcher it too. So I'm gonna, you know, send you to the pro who can actually explain why these are good for you. But okay, so the next products that I have are these clips. And they're like, I mean, you probably seen these everywhere by now. They're just huge like hair clips that I like, what are these called, like snappy hair clips that I definitely used when I was young in like the 90s or whatever. But they're pearls and they're like huge. And apparently that's like, this is like the new trend these days, like. But yeah, I just think these are cute. They're very simple to use. It just, you know, obviously adds a pop of something in your hair. It's like a little statement piece, especially because it's ginormous. Like honestly, like I have short hair now, so I can't really do too much with my hair, so I just pop one of these on and call it a day. I've even seen people wear like beanies and then like put this on over the top for a little, I don't know, something. Okay, so the next two things are these bottles, and they're from a brand called Hydro Flask. I don't use anything else anymore. So this one, actually the tops are reversed. I don't know why. This one I use for water. This is actually a 18-ounce bottle, and it's the wide mouth version. And this literally keeps your water cold for like a couple hours. So I use this, you know, when I'm at the gym, at work, at home. Like this is all I use, because I like my waters cold or not, or at least colder than room temperature. So I use these all the time and they work great. I have like so many, and there's so many different sizes and colors and so pretty. So I would highly recommend getting this if you drink a lot of water, especially if you want cold water. I like these a lot. This one is smaller. It's a 12-ounce one, but this is specifically for coffee or like tea. As they are, you probably can still use this for water, but they just advertise it as like a coffee or tea mug. So I got a small one because I don't drink that much coffee. Like this is pretty good in the morning for me. And this also keeps your coffee really warm for a very long time, because you know, if you're drinking in a coffee mug, it cools down in like, for some reason, in a second. And I hate cold coffee unless I'm intentionally wanting to drink cold coffee, like iced coffee. So I use this even at home when I go out, because it keeps my coffee at a temperature that I want for a longer period of time, because I also can't just sit there and just chug a whole cup of coffee in like, not even in half an hour. So I'm just like sipping on it, and you still kind of want to maintain that temperature. So this is what I use, and I love it. Like, this is great. And honestly, this is actually the coffee lid, and it's just like, you know, a mouth. And this is actually the water bottle lid. I don't know why it was switched, but it's pretty much like, it looks like that. And there's a lot of different lids that you can get. There's one like a sports bottle type, or there's one with like the straw, like the sippy cup kind of type. So there's a lot of options, there's a lot of colors, so you guys should check it out. The next two things are music related. These are my Sony, I'm gonna put the name because it's like a bunch of letters and numbers, so I've been looking for a good pair of noise canceling headphones, and it was between this one or like a Bose one, the comfort headphones, but I chose these. Like, sound quality wise they're very comparable, but I chose these because it was cooler. So when you you know, when you're listening to music and then someone talks to you, you kind of have to do one of these, or, you know, take them off. But with these, there's an option on the side where like you can hold it and you can hear the person. You don't have to physically take off your headphones, so you could it just saves you an extra step, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then it's also kind of like a touch pad, so if you want to increase the volume, you like swipe up. If you swipe left or right, it changes the song. So there's a lot of options, like cool techie options with this one. So I picked this one. It was pricey, but I just really needed headphones for editing. And the other thing I think I pretty much showed it already, are my AirPods. You know about them, everyone's seen them. I got this as a birthday present from my friends, and I love these, like for the gym or even just editing too. Like, I actually got this after I bought this, but I still love these, especially because it's wireless, and I hate wires, and it just gets in the way. Yeah, so that's actually pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.